Pax. I'm Adamor, your host here. And I start with making sure that I'm not providing any financial advice at this channel. And as always, I encourage you to do your own research. But the first part is this is what we're going to look at today is a system that I've followed for Shiba Inu. And uh, I see this in context because we got some news today that from Binance, which is the world's largest centralized cryptocurrency exchange. They announced now that they are removing SHIB from the innovation zone and allowing users to have full access to Shiba. And the, the innovation zone at Binance is designed to house new and innovative projects so holders can trade crypto in a safe place. Because they are focused on what we talked about, the volatility. They want to make sure that they the holders are aware of the risks that are involved with investing in new cryptocurrency, and that's why they keep the currency in the innovation zone. Now, when they move the Shiba out of the innovation zone, uh, what was important to them, and this is some key principles that is like that we all should be looking at. This is like it's the commitment from the team to the project. Of course, that's really important, and also the level and quality of the development, the development activity that surrounded around Shiba. And they also look at the trading volume and liquidity, the stability and safety of the network from attacks in general. They look at the smart contract and the stability of the smart contract, level of public communication, which is important, and also responsiveness to the due diligence requests from Binance, any evidence of unethical, fraudulent conduct or negligence, and what's important, the contribution to a healthy and sustainable crypto ecosystem, which is, of course, what we've been talking about for Shiba. What's important, we want to understand the ecosystem, that everything that the team is doing now is going to add value to not myself, only just myself, but everybody that's part of the Shiba army, no matter how much or how little you have invested. Everybody should be feeling that is adding some value to their effort put that they put into Shiba Inu. Now, and this is why I'm looking at the system that I'm focused on. That's important to me because I want to make sure that I'm dealing with the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that's involved because of the volatility of the coin, and fear, uncertainty, and doubt is also something that we see is spread all over the internet and social channels and wherever channel that you find Shiba. So the first part is like I have different legs or different stages I go through in my systems. Like the first stage is always gratitude. Gratitude. I'm thankful for that I have an opportunity to learn about the cryptocurrency, that I have the opportunity to learn about Shiba Inu, and that I also have the opportunity to invest in it. That's something that I find great value in, and I have to be grateful that have that opportunity. Now, after that, when I have beside when I got to my gratitude stage, the next stage is what I call evaluation, or in what Shiba call, or the crypto world, do your own research. Evaluation is about the research. Uh, I want to make sure that the research all these parts that we've been talking about, the commitment, the quality of the development, the trading volumes, all the data that I've been talking about. This is important, so we have the right confidence in making the right investment, making sure that, as I said, that this is bringing back the value that I'm anticipating. Now, this is for me. I'm a holder, so for me, it's the looking at the value long term. If I have been a trader, I've been more concerned about the value that's going to be short term. Short term value is something that you need to be tracking more often, the data that you see there, to make sure that you get the in on the right timing, on put in any more money that you want, or what, as I said also before, which is important, never put more than you can afford to lose. So you want to make sure that you stay within that principle. Uh, Once I have done my research and got through that, then I look at a vision that I have for, or my why. Why is it important to me to invest in Shiba? Why is it is important to me to be part of the Shiba army, and why is it important for me to have trust and understand all this part of Shiba Inu? And of course, this is like, well, for me, is it's important to I look at returns both in the short term and also in the long term. I want this to be something that I can give back to myself, to my family, and also the communities that gonna matter for me. Because you also have to give back some portion of what when you come to that, we get the returns that we anticipate with Shiba Inu. After that stage, after I looked at the vision, the next stage and part of my system is the skills, because I it's also about educating. It's like, I want to make sure that I understand everything that's going on, so that I know that the amount that invest in Shiba, that it has a purpose, that it will at one point give me the return that I'm expecting. Now I will have to be prepared for, as I said, like, that I can take some loss, uh, but I'm gonna, at this point, I'll focus a lot on being on patient persistence, so that it and the key component here in my skills, what I'm looking is to understand is the tipping point of my investment. Where How low can I bring my tipping point? So once that it comes to that tipping point, and the value of what have I invested into Shiba is higher than my tipping point, well, then I will have some returns that I can either stake, or I can take it out or reinvest it, or I can keep it there to until make anticipate that Shiba is gonna go to even higher than that what we anticipate. Beside the skills, of course, upskilling, skills, new skills. It's important to look at the different resources, and this is resources of, like, the exchange networks, like what if I'm using Coinbase, or using CoinMarketCap, Cap, or all the resources that I find within the Shiba ecosystem, because there's a lot of resources you can find there that will help me improve my skills, can help me with the next steps, which is the actions because I want to make sure that I can take action plans, and the action plan is all about the different, how much I'm going to invest, how much can I afford to invest this week. Some weeks I can afford to make larger investments, some weeks I make smaller investments, and some weeks I might not make any investments at all. But for the most part, I make try to make an investment every week. So if it's just a small investment, that is fine. And but I want to make sure that this is part of my action plan, that I understand why and how see how much this going to contribute to my overall investment that I put into Shiba. Because in the back end, what the next stage is what it's going to be, and this is more as the stage that goes by long term, the rewards and incentives. Because in the end, I want to make sure that this is something that's going to provide some rewards and incentives for myself to either invest more or take out rewards. And I don't, I'm not, when I'm starting to gain and the momentum is there where I have a return is higher than what I put in, I will take then see as part of my plan that should I take out a certain amount to for myself or to reinvest in either Shiba or other currencies. So rewards and incentives is one part that I find important in the system, and of course then in the back end and I have to measure everything that like this. There's so much data out there that we get, so it's not very hard today to measure the process, and I can go back all the way to the beginning from when I started to invest get all the data from in the middle, take out a quarter, take out a month, and see all the differences in the month depending on how much I put into to the Shiba in money. So so I have a total understanding of the picture of every movement, every change that's going to happen. Because, like, what I want this process to be, I want it to be joyful. I want to have a clarity, so I understand, and I want to have trust in the Shiba system. That's go. That's why it was really great to see what Binance did now today. I want to have trust in the team and the commitment they have. I want to have trust in the development and so I become a loyal member of the Shiba army. I become loyal to the coin, and we will promote it as an alternative to those that focus more on the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We want to make sure that we can help you have a different perspective of Shiba Inu, and that eventually the outcome we want is that this is going to make an impact on your life, going to make an impact on your family's life, and you can make an impact in your local community as a result of that. And that's what I am more looking to achieve with my system. I hope you find this information valuable. If you have any question, any comments, let me know. I will address this in any videos. I encourage you all to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you then and take care. And as always, don't invest more than you can afford to lose and do your own research.